Hello! In today's video, I'm sharing 10 fantastic Amazon products that I recently discovered and think are must-haves that you might want to check out too. I have lifestyle and beauty in today's video. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. I do Amazon videos about once a month. You never know what you're going to get when you shop on Amazon. You can find some fantastic products and some really bad products too. So I always love putting these together and sharing my best of the best from Amazon with you. So let's go ahead and get into these 10 products that I think are fantastic. Now, I've actually used and loved this first product for a really long time, but I needed to include the Standout Sponge in this video because I just repurchased it after not having it in my life for a while, and I forgot how much I love this sponge. I call this my lazy girl sponge. It lives in my description box because you don't wet this sponge. You use this dry and you can kind of wad it up and apply your foundation, and it applies foundation beautifully. Now, I've said many times in my videos that I'll go in with a dry sponge like this if I want more coverage than a damp sponge gives me. This is much softer than using this type of sponge. I don't know if you can actually grasp how soft this actually is. There's something about this that just gives you such a beautiful airbrushed finish, and you can apply your foundation in light layers to where it gives you the same coverage you would get from a damp sponge. You can layer it and get a little bit more coverage. I just forgot how versatile and easy to use this is, and you just never have to worry about wetting a sponge. The other thing that I like is that because you can manipulate it and kind of ball it up in your hand as you use it, you don't have to really be as aware of the contours and corners and things like you do with other sponges. I also love how big the surface area is. I really enjoy applying powder with it too. You can get this from their website, but you can also get it on Amazon, which makes it really easy. It's a great tool to have on hand and they last a long time. I find it's really durable. My friend Risa uses this as her primary sponge. She absolutely loves it. I know a few of you love this too, but I've never put it in an Amazon video, and it deserves a spot because it is just great. The older I get, the pickier I get with the products that go underneath my eyes. I'm in my mid-40s. My under eye area is dry and I have some texture and fine lines. And I find I have a harder time finding under eye concealers, under eye products from the drugstore that don't make my under eye area look dry and crepey as the day goes on. NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum has crept its way up to being one of my favorite everyday drugstore concealing products. Now, I will say I do like to put a corrector underneath. It just helps counterbalance the discoloration underneath my eyes, but I do that with most concealers anyway. I did share this already in a drugstore product video. I think it was 5 drugstore products that I'm loving right now. I still feel the same way, so I'm not going to belabor the point, but you can grab this on Amazon. I think it's a fantastic drugstore product if you're just looking for something that looks like skin. This isn't something I'm going to reach for a nighttime look because it doesn't give that super full coverage. I would say it gives medium to slightly under medium full if you're wearing a corrector underneath, but it doesn't look heavy or cakey, and it just looks like it should all day long. I like to use the warmth of my fingers to apply it, and it just looks really beautiful. I do need to mix shades beige and light underneath my eyes just to give me the right shade for my light, medium, neutral, warm skin. Beige is pretty spot on with my skin tone. If I'm covering imperfections, it works great on my face for that. Now, if I do want some extra brightening underneath my eyes, I can use light for that, but for an everyday look, I don't typically do that, so that's why I mix them. It has just enough spreadability to where you can work with it before it sets down, but I would almost think that there are people out there that if you don't crease underneath your eyes, you might not have to set this. I have to set everything because I do crease underneath my eyes, but you could maybe play around, see if that would work for you. I just find this to be a really, really beautiful drugstore concealer from NYX that should definitely not be overlooked, and you can get it from Amazon. Now, this isn't one of the 10 products that I'm sharing today. I just wanted to throw this in as a bonus because the L'Oreal Age Perfect 4-in-1 tinted balm that everyone seems to be loving right now, myself included. As of today, all the shades are there on Amazon. So if you're wanting to pick that up, you can grab this from Amazon. I just reviewed this in my most recent foundation roundup where I review various foundations that I've tried recently. I'll link that video down below and up in a card if you want to check that out after this video. You can see me apply it, you can see it on my face, but I did want to let you know that they do carry this on Amazon, and right now they have all the shades. I just grabbed the Clean It Zero cleansing balm from my empties bin. I did use the entire thing up, which says a lot. I don't notice a scent, which is nice. I know that is something a lot of you like to know. I always double cleanse when I wash my face at night, meaning I use a cleansing balm or a cleansing oil to remove my makeup, rinse it off with water, and then I go in with my regular cleanser, and that's what I did with this, and it removed my makeup beautifully, including anything that was waterproof, whether it was waterproof eyeliner or waterproof mascara, as well as long-wearing foundation, and it worked really nicely. Obviously it did because I used up the entire thing, and they even have a jumbo size that I think is only like $7 more than this size. I believe you can get this on some K-beauty websites, but I got it from Amazon. I wanted to try it because there's been a lot of buzz about this. I just kept hearing about it through the years and I wanted to try it, and I really did enjoy it. I'd love to know if you've tried this or any of the products I'm sharing in today's video, what your thoughts are in the comments down below, and leave me suggestions for things you'd like me to pick up to try from Amazon for future videos as well. This seems so basic, but it has come in so handy, and I know I'll be buying more for other rooms and other locations. This is a sleek socket. It's a flat outlet cover that plugs into your outlet. It's 3-prong and allows your furniture or whatever you have in front of the outlet to sit completely flush, and then the cord runs down and can run under or over whatever you have plugged in. And there are different cord lengths as well as different outlets. They even have one that's a surge protector. They also have a couple of dual sleek sockets that have cords coming out of both sides. Like I said, this seems very basic, but this has come in so handy for me where I've been using it right now here in this rental, but I'm also thinking of just other instances where this would be great, because there may be places where you're kind of having to reach around to plug something in on a regular basis, or your piece of furniture is just kind of sticking out a little bit because your cord is bending behind it, and this just completely remedies it and also gives you extra plugs in the process. I decided I wanted to see if the Lululemon dupe leggings from Amazon were worth the hype, just kind of what the deal was. So I picked up 2 in 2 different sizes, in 2 different colors, and in 2 different lengths. The charcoal gray I got in the regular capri length and a size medium. The black I got in 7/8 length, which is actually the length that I prefer usually for leggings, and I got these in a size small. I think they are constructed to look like Lululemon. I mean, with the pocket, with the seams and everything like that. Now for reference, I'm 5'5". I run between a 4 and a 6, just depending on the manufacturer. They are soft and they do give control without feeling like you're suffocating. And I found neither size rolled down on me. They were very nice, and both sizes actually were very comfortable. I prefer the small to a medium. Now I can still wear the medium, but I almost felt like there was too much give, not enough compression. They weren't quite as smoothing. I felt like the small fit the way it was supposed to. Although I do feel like when I wear Lululemon or Athleta, things look a little bit better, a little bit more, I don't know how to explain it. These aren't quite exactly the same, you know what I mean? But these are $25. I mean, I think for $25, these are comfortable, they're compressive without being confining, they're smoothing, although not as smoothing as the higher end leggings. I can't attest to how well they'll hold up over time, but again, they'll be easier to replace than high end leggings. So if you're looking for a less expensive legging, I don't think they're 100% alternatives dupes, but I do think that they're pretty good actually. And I also like having less expensive options in my wardrobe. I don't always want to pull out my, expensive leggings when I'm lounging around the house and things like that. So I am glad that I picked these up to try. That's why I do this kind of thing, to test it out so that I can give you that perspective. So if you've been curious about these leggings, these are the colorful koala leggings. They do have different lengths as well. That's what I think. I think they're a good option. This was a spur of the moment purchase, but I was getting really tired of the tufting on our guest bedroom headboard. So I started looking around on Amazon and I saw that they had some headboard covers. They have different materials available. I just grabbed this one in white. It's cut for a square or a rectangular headboard, but it works on the one that I have that has a little bit of a curve to it. Well, not a curve, but a little bit of a shape to it. And it completely covers the tufting. It's working for its intended purpose. But I'm sure there are some of you out there that are like me and you're just tired of what you've got going on with your current headboard. You just want to mix up the look a little bit. Maybe you have a wood headboard and you just want to cover it up with something. I really feel like there's something on Amazon for every single purpose. I didn't even know these existed. I have no idea how I came across it, but I'm kind of glad I did. I mean, this isn't a forever solution, but it was just something to change it up a little bit, and sometimes that's what we need. This is my latest back apparatus that I'm sharing with you today. I feel like I always have something for your back and neck health in these Amazon videos lately because I sit all day. Well, not all day, but I sit a lot between filming and editing and just doing general office work. I know a lot of you do too. So if I can help you out in some way, I try and help myself in the process. So this is the Acu Mobility. I'm calling it a back wheel. I think they call it a back roller, but you know, tomato, tomato. I like to get on the floor and arch my back over this and kind of roll back and forth and just lay where my spine kind of hits right in the middle. And these kind of just massage right around it. They're kind of cushy, but a little bit hard, but not so hard to where it hurts. I think it feels really good. I need to set this down so I can show you the little tag that came on it. I ripped the tag off right down the middle of where the instructions are, just so neatly. I could have done it on the back, but no, I did it right here. But I kept this because I wanted to show you that it's just right here for you. You don't have to go to their website to see how to use it. It shows you right here. They even show you little movements that you can do for all different kinds of applications. And there are videos on their website as well. It's very user-friendly and it's just kind of a good apparatus to have for back health and mobility. And I feel like everyone could use that. I mean, as we get older, back health is so important, whether you're sitting or standing or walking, no matter what you do. I've really been enjoying that. It's another back tool that I've really been impressed with, and it's so simple. If you're curious about my lip color or anything else I'm wearing in today's video, I'll have those products listed below the products that I'm sharing today, so you can check those out as well. This is one of those Maybelline Superstay Vinyl inks that everyone's been loving. I think all the shades are back in stock on Amazon too, if you want to look at those. So I tried a couple of candles in May from Amazon from this brand, actually. One of them was a no from everyone in the family. No one liked it. It ended up in the trash. It was just not good. But this one we all really love. Now, if it's kind of washed out from the brighter than normal lights in here, it's kind of overcast outside. I'll put a picture up here. It's called the Ingenue, and the top notes are dewy greens and jasmine. The middle notes are tuberose and gardenia, and the base notes are white musk and vanilla. That just kind of intrigued me, and it smells really fresh, kind of spa-like, and I've really been enjoying it. It's great for this time of year. So if any of those notes are intriguing to you at all, you may really enjoy this too. I don't find it to be very overpowering, and it's burning really nicely. If you can see inside there, there's no tunneling at all. I smell the tuberose, the gardenia, but they're not so overwhelming that it smells stuffy. It's just a really beautiful, light floral scent, and I think it's toned down a little bit because of the white musk and the vanilla that's in it. I would definitely check out more from this line though, because it is burning really nicely. I have found some really nice candles through Amazon. I will say that. That's something I always like to check out because I like to find some hidden gems, but you always have to get through a few no's to get to the yeses too, unfortunately, but this one is a yes. This next one is for those of you who are using laptops or phones or ring lights or something at home on your desk and you're wanting to have more space on your desk. So if you're Zooming or mobile communicating of some kind, if you're doing TikToks or YouTube videos or anything like that, Skyping, those kinds of things, I found a couple of items that have freed up some desk space but still allowed me to have my equipment right in front of me where I need it. Now, Now I can't hold these up because they're currently mounted to the edge of my desk holding my equipment up, so they are going to be on the screen for you. The first is a laptop or monitor desktop mount. So if you want your monitor off of your desktop, if you want more desktop space, or if you want your laptop just lifted off of your desk, that's what this does. You mount it to the edge of your desk and mount your device, whether it's a laptop or your monitor. The arm rotates so you can get it at the proper angle and you're set. The other is another desk mount that has various types of attachments that allow you to mount your cell phone, a ring light, a camera, various types of devices. So you can use both of these and have everything off of your space. Now I went from having my ring light on a desktop tripod taking up a lot of space that I really needed in front of me, and my laptop is what I use as my monitor over there on a standing desk kind of behind my vanity setup here, to having them mounted together. I did combine both stands together. I do things like that. So now I have my ring light clamped to the edge of my desk right in front of me. All of that desk space is now cleared. Well, it's not clear because my junk's everywhere, but now I can put my junk everywhere, and my laptop is now on an articulating arm off of that same stand. I didn't mount my camera because I found when I move a little bit, if I wiggle my desk, my camera would move. I had that happen in one video and it drove me crazy, so I still have my camera on a stand, but this is so much more streamlined than I had it before. It's a great option, a very specific option for those of us that need it, but it has been fantastic. This next one is going to be kind of big and cumbersome for me to hold it up and show you. So I'm also going to put this one on the screen. So the middle of last summer, I tried to get my hands on the Tommy Bahama beach chair because I've used other people's in the past and they're just really great and they hold up, they're comfortable, they're light for carrying, they have backpack straps, they even have little built-in coolers, drink holders, pouches. It's just the perfect beach chair. It's not the $10 one that you're gonna get at the grocery store. This is the long haul beach chair that you're gonna keep for years, you know? And it also doesn't have that uncomfortable bar that can hit the back of your leg, the underside of your leg. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I could not get my hands on one last summer. I mean, this a first world problem, I do realize. Well, a couple months ago, I just decided to see if they were in stock, and they were on Amazon, and they still are. So if you're looking for a top quality beach chair that you're going to keep and reuse, I just wanted to share it with you because I have really been wanting these for a long time, and it just seemed like I was always hitting Amazon and their website and other websites at the wrong time, and they're there right now. At least they are when I'm filming this. So if that's something you're looking for, they do have it. Now there is an Amazon beach chair that's supposed to be pretty decent. I don't think it holds up as long as the Tommy Bahama, but it is a little bit less. So I'll put that option there too, in case you're not wanting to spend quite as much, but you still want a decent beach chair, because it's always good to have options. I know a lot of you who watch my videos love the Caramel Premier Protein like I do. It's also back in stock on Amazon at the normal price. There was a shortage or something for a while. The prices were inflated, or it was just flat out of stock. It's back. You can order some. I already have. I hope you enjoyed this Amazon roundup and found it helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I'll have my latest foundation roundup here for you so you can check it out, and my entire Amazon favorites playlist linked down below for you too. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time. Bye.